Hi everybody, it's Jennifer with Soul Abode. Today I'm going to be speaking with you about a new dimension that we're kicking off this week, and it's called the feelings dimension. Feelings has everything to do with your emotional self-care and your emotional health. There's a lot going on right now. We can all agree with that. There's tremendous amount of stress. We're dealing with fear. We're dealing with uncertainty. We're dealing with financial problems. We're dealing with relationship problems. So needless to say, there's a lot of stress that we're all dealing with on various levels. Now, we can say that everyone has stress in their lives, and most of us would agree that we would love to have less stress in our life. But what you really want is to have less of a stress reaction. And that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today, to give you some insight into why this feelings dimension is so important and so critical to your well-being. The stress reaction is basically reacting to the things that are occurring in your life and the things that are zapping your energy. So the one thing I want you to understand is that stress itself is not the enemy. It's your reaction to the stress. What one person may perceive as a stressful response, another person may be energized from it, another person may be zapped from it. So when we talk about stress for the purposes of how we at Soul Abode treat stress and treat the feelings dimension, we're talking about the things that cause a stress reaction involving tension and anxiety, and therefore call us just feel like crap. We just don't feel good. And a lot of us are dealing with this feeling of just not feeling good and not understanding how to feel better. The soul care process teaches you, if you utilize this wheel as a tool, it will teach you how to feel better. Chronic stress, especially the kind of stress that we're feeling now, it takes a reaction on our mind and our body. And most importantly, it really affects our soul. Most people feel like they are just dealing with feelings that are out of control, feelings that they don't understand. And what happens when we start to feel negative feelings, we start to suppress them. We start to push them aside because it just doesn't feel good in our body when we have negative feelings. So when you think about the body in relation to your feelings, the bottom line is we're all here to feel good. We want to feel good. We want to feel joy. But if you're reacting to stress versus responding to stress, and if you're reacting to certain situations in your life versus responding, what's going to happen is you're going to actually experience a lot of what I call catabolic or negative energy. The energy of fear, the energy of stress, the energy of uncertainty, the energy of stagnation, right? And this is really counterproductive. It's counterproductive to your health. It's counterproductive to your well-being, because the bottom line, what it does is it detracts and drains your energy. So emotional stress occurs when you feel as if your needs, your desires, your expectations, when you feel these things aren't being met, or when you encounter a situation that you don't understand, or possibly a situation that you don't know how to navigate through, or when you don't know how to express your emotions effectively in a healthy way and you tend to suppress them. The feelings dimension is critical to your well-being, because the bottom line, again, is we want to feel good. And when we don't feel good, it starts to affect our movement. It starts to affect our connections. It starts to affect our soul. When you don't understand how to navigate your emotions and accept and validate that all of your emotions are important and all of your emotions are critical to your well-being, what happens is you get stuck with these emotions actually living inside your body, because every single experience that we have is part of our DNA. And so a lot of times when we're feeling things, we're not even dealing with what's happening in the moment. We're dealing with the past experience, or we're dealing with something that happened a week ago that's actually triggered this feeling. So the first thing that I would encourage you to do is stop suppressing your feelings. Acknowledge that every single feeling that you're feeling is real for you, and that every single feeling that you're feeling deserves the attention, deserves to be questioned. It deserves to actually be nurtured, because there's a reason that you're feeling it. And there are no good or bad feelings. All the feelings are neutral. It's the meaning that you give the feeling that actually causes you to feel a certain way and then start to act those things out in your life. So this week we're going to be talking about feelings. We have some great things that we're going to be posting on our Instagram page. If you want to learn more about the soul care dimension of feelings, we have a great tool called the 7-Day Soul Care Guide that you can actually click on our link in our link tree on our Instagram page and get access to that guide. That's going to give you 7 days of information that's going to actually take you through that soul care wheel and take you through the process so that you understand each dimension and how each dimension influences you. Okay, talk to you later.